Hi, this is Nancy Lucas, and we're going to talk about ISTE Standard 2.6, facilitating creativity and innovation. And, uh, you know, finances can oftentimes be a less than exciting topic, and it also is stress inducing, let's be honest. So I created this Finances for New Teachers bingo, right? And I've said this before in some of the other videos. I think, one of the things that we need to be mindful of in our first job, and everyone says that it's true. Teachers, I'm sure you've felt this, don't necessarily make as much money as some of their friends, people who've majored in different things, but it is still a lot of money, right? So you go from making no money to, on average in New Jersey, $50,000 in your first year, which is a significant amount of money for someone who's never had money before. So I created this bingo, and honestly, I think that it wouldn't hurt if new teachers clicked on all nine, but it would be a fun uh, activity to go through and click on three going one way or three going the other. Or I highly recommend going to the Khan Academy's financial literacy units that I have highlighted there, 1, 2, 4, and 7. So I'm going to click on that. Bear with me. Yes, there we go. So 1, 2, 4, and 7, I think, are highlights for somebody just entering the workforce and making money. The financial literacy one is quick, and it's probably stuff that you know about. Budgeting and saving is crucial. What is a budget? How do you do it? What's the 50-30-20 rule? I think this is probably one of the most important parts. Uh, you know, 50% to necessities, 30 to fun spending, discretionary spending, hobbies, entertainment, and travel, and 20% to savings. And it is really remarkable if you commit yourself to saving 20%, so that's $10,000 a year if you're making $50,000. And it's, it takes some real discipline in order to do that, but it's just a great tool. We go back and look at 7 investments in retiring. I know, that my audience here today is, just starting out in their careers. Many of you are probably thinking retiring, that's 40 years away and that's so far, but it is amazing. And we're going to do that in the next unit, talk about how much, how far your savings will go. So small decisions, and putting that money aside is really crucial. So that's a fun uh, activity to go through. FDIC is the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. They've got a game about borrowing money. There's lots of games that you can go through, buying a home, using credit cards, and they're made for adults. They really do go into pretty good detail about how you can save things. I think the glossary is really amazing. Look at this. We're just on the A's. Banking, car lease, car loan, cash advance fees, words that you may have heard: credit card applicant, credit freeze, credit lock. We're only in the C's here. So how do you get a loan? Your Social Security deduction. What does that mean on your paycheck? Values, variable interest rates. So I just think this is a really good tool, and the games are actually kind of fun. NerdWallet's budget planner is awesome. Highly recommend it. It's the 50-30-20 rule, and you can set up a budget. They really, click, and it really is free. Your wants, your needs, your paying back loans and things like that. So going through that, I think, is really important. You can go to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau and get information about how to get a free credit report. You're entitled to that. So there's a little video on that. Super helpful. You need to have your credit score, and you can get your own credit report. It's can be intimidating. Many of you probably are starting out a little bit behind the eight ball, maybe student loans, but knowing your credit score is and addressing that, as anxiety inducing as that can be, is really important. Roth IRAs are just a really fascinating part of our tax code. It is a way for you to save money, and you can contribute to this. If it's going up to $7,000, it's $6,500 now, and it's a great way to save your money. And in a later activity, we're going to talk about Roth IRAs and how much they can help you to save for your future. Again, 403Bs in New Jersey, we're entitled to that for nonprofit employees, and for teachers, a retirement plan for teachers. And there's a traditional and a Roth of that as well. So you can go through and see what this is. The representatives probably come into your school and want to talk to you about this. So if you go in, again, armed with information, that's really, really important. They do come with fees, so you need to be aware of the fees versus the possibility of increasing your values. I think this is just really important. So the Practical Personal Finance videos, he has a great bunch of videos about what all these things mean. That list of vocabulary that we went through before, he actually goes through and explains many of these concepts. And knowing that when you're applying for a loan or you get a loan for a car, and knowing how much of that money goes towards interest is important, so you can make the informed decisions. Tax tips for what teachers are entitled to deduct. I hope you know this, but you can deduct $300 a year, which is a drop in the bucket for things that you pay out of pocket. Okay. And my personal favorite is Deal Hack, which comes with a list of stores online and real world stores that offer discounts to teachers, and from let's say like Office Depot, which I'm not even sure if that's in business anymore, but Barnes and Noble is, and Michael's, the craft store, Champion, Cole Haan, Costco wholesale, that you can get a cheaper car, J. Crew Factory, lots of different stores. So this is a great list. It's 35 pages long. That's super helpful. So again, we go back and we take a look at the bingo board. It's a great way to acquaint yourself with some of the things that you need to know.